is not dictated solely to tangible things. It's dictated to one's closeness and proximity to God. Because as long as you got God, you are tremendously blessed. As long as you got God with you and walking with you and talking with you, then you are tremendously blessed. Stop looking at your stuff and trying to make that the definition of your destiny. Understand that if I'm with God, then I'm as blessed as I can ever possibly be. As we began sharing over the last few weeks and looking what God has the final say, God now directs our attention to what is considered one of the great benedictions and doxologies of the Word of God. It's once again written here in the book of Numbers, and when one studies it between itself, we've heard these words on numerous occasions. From a biblical understanding, this blessing is very profound because even now to this day, it's considered a parting benediction from those who are just leaving the places of worship. Throughout denominations, even throughout different types of belief, whether it's Orthodox, whether it's Protestant, we have looked at Numbers chapter 6 as a great benediction to remind all of us that at the end of the day, God is in the blessing business. But what is intriguing to me is that when we take it in its own idea, when we look at it within its own context and where it's shared in Numbers chapter 6, it's important to note the first time this benediction, this doxology is mentioned. It's mentioned as the children of Israel were between their wilderness experience and their Canaan conquest. In other words, they have now come after 40 years of being in this dry place, this dry season, wandering in the same place, and now they had gotten out, but they had not yet gotten to the place where they have conquered the promised land by the name of Canaan. And now God was preparing the people. Matter of fact, when you read Numbers, when you break it up, you begin to see that this is a book that deals with them getting ready to travel, them getting ready to get their operations together. They were in essence getting aligned so that when they prepared to walk in Canaan, everything would be in order. Because God said, I can't let you go into Canaan if you're still struggling with wilderness mess. And perhaps that's a word for someone here because you've been struggling and wondering how come I cannot claim the promise. Perhaps it's because there's some things that's still crooked in your life. Perhaps there's some things that's still out of line, out of whack. And God says, no, you need to take a chill pill. You need to rest for a second. Get some stuff together. Let me work on you a little while, because there's nothing worse to getting the promise than losing the promise because of your own stuff on the inside. That's what